Safety is paramount in road racing, both for you and for those around you. And there are simply places where it's too dangerous to eat or drink. A good example of this is crosswinds. A sudden gust can throw your front wheel offline, causing you to hit the deck and potentially others as well. Another example is on a downhill. Whilst it might be tempting to eat here when you're not breathing so hard, this is a place where you should keep both hands firmly on the bars and concentrate on staying safe at high speeds. The best place to eat and drink is on a straight, flat piece of road without too much wind when the bunch isn't racing hard. If you're on a circuit race, it shouldn't take you too long to figure out where the best place is. As an expert tip, don't leave eating and drinking too late. You should start before you get too thirsty or too hungry.
Practice in training. Like many of the skills needed to be a good racer, this is something that you should practice in training. It shouldn't take you too long to build up the confidence to ride along with one hand while sipping on a drink, knocking back a gel, or eating some of an energy bar. It's important to have this confidence on your own before you attempt to do the same thing in a group whilst racing. Safety is paramount in road racing, both for you and those around you. There are places where it's going to be dangerous to take your hands off the bars. Crosswinds are a good example. A sudden gust can throw your front wheel offline, causing you to crash and maybe some around you. Likewise, whilst it's tempting to eat on a downhill when you're not breathing so hard, you should really keep both arms on the bars and concentrate on riding safely at high speed. The best place to eat is on a straight, flat road without much wind and whilst the bunch is taking it relatively easy. Once you've done a couple of laps of the course, you should have a good idea for where the best places are to feed. Expert tip: don't leave eating until the final moments of the race. Start eating and drinking before you're hungry or thirsty. The majority of your stopping power comes from your front brake, so use your other hand to hold onto your gel or bar whilst you're consuming it. This way, if there is a sudden swerve, hazard or crash in front of you, you're more likely to be able to come to a stop in time. Cut the tops off energy bar wrappers before the start. Cutting the tops off energy bars is a great way of saving time and effort when it comes to eating in races. Another tip is to place your different types of bars and gels into specific pockets. Knowing what you're going to find as soon as you reach into your pocket will save you time. Remember, be race smart. Give yourself some space. If you're new to the sport yourself, or you're simply not confident in the riding ability of those around you, then give yourself some space whilst eating or drinking. This can be at the back of the bunch, just off to the side, or even at the front if the pace is slow. Drinking on the bike. This isn't complicated, but practicing it will make it second nature. Practice reaching for a bottle and then placing it back into the cage whilst you continue to look ahead. A lot of new riders will look down and fail to keep their eyes on the road. It could cause you to lose the wheel of the rider in front of you, or even worse, crash. Don't be afraid of throwing your food away in an emergency. Of course, you should not discard empty wrappers onto the side of the road, but put them into your pockets until after the race. However, if there is an incident in front of you whilst you're eating and you need to suddenly react, then don't be afraid of dropping your bar or gel so that you can take the necessary action as quickly as possible.
Always be thinking about position. You might be used to riding in a group on the road, but not to the close proximity and high speeds of a fast-moving bunch.